Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have another episode of Southside Struggles, the Chicago White Sox rebuild series. We have finally made it to the playoffs, and we are taking on the Texas Rangers. You can see here, Minnesota Twins actually got the first seed in the AL. So our division opponent played such a good season, they got the first seed, and we might have to play them in the next round if we make it there. New York will play Seattle in the other wild card game, and Houston also got a bye. On the other side of the league, we have the San Diego Padres facing the Atlanta Braves, with Dodgers claiming that one seed once again. And then we have the Cubs versus Pirates divisional matchup, who will face the Phillies. So what I think we're going to do, get in today, we're going to player lock the first game as a pitcher, and then the next game we're going to player lock as a hitter. And then if we make it to the game 3 and we haven't won, or they haven't won, we're going to play the full game. I think. You might play the full game in game 2. But so, I don't know. So we're going to player lock today as Tarek Skubal. Once again, player lock as our newest addition to the team. Skubal has been outstanding for us all year long. But that is a scary lineup on the other hand side. We do have a lefty facing a lot of righties and a switch hitter. We have 2 lefties, so hopefully we'll have the advantage in those at bat. And we have home field advantage here in the first game of the playoffs, the American League Wild Card Series, baby. And I'm so ecstatic. It took us 3 years, 3 long years, but we are finally here. And look at that fan base waving the towels. Every seat full today, baby. And we are ready to take on the Rangers here in Chicago. Skubal will take the mound against Evan Carter to start the game. He'll foul off pitch number 1. He's batting, or he has a .406 on base percentage in only 87 games played. We got a swinging strike 2. Hopefully we can silence Carter. He gets on a lot. Fouls off another. The last outing with Skubal wasn't a very good one. We were unable to really do anything. He grounds one to short or second base. Torres will make the play. Vaughn will take the catch in, and that'll be out number 1. But yeah, Skubal did not have a great game his last game. He was very wild in pitching, walked a few players, got hit a ton. And he only pitched 5 innings. Did get the win because we absolutely destroyed the other pitcher, and that'll be an easy line out to Robert for out number 2. We're going to go circle change down on Seager. He fouls it off. 2016 Rookie of the Year. That was with the Dodgers back in the day. Oh, come on. Give us a swing. That was with the Dodgers back in the day. I'm interested in why the Dodgers let him walk. So in 2020, he won the World Series with the Dodgers in the shortened season. And then I think that, yeah, next year he, or in the offseason that season, he walked to Texas. I'm not sure if he's from Texas or anything, but I know they paid him a buttload of money to get him there. I feel like the Dodgers had deep pockets as well. They always do. So I mean, as a Dodgers fan, I was extremely disappointed as he gets one here into the left field wall as we have the shift on for whatever reason. I mean, he is a lefty, but switches or shifts are always kind of hit or miss in video games, at least. In real life, it definitely is a benefit. You can look at the statistics. But in video games, it's like really is worth it. Is Wyatt Langford, the former Rookie of the Year. So we have back-to-back hitters here that are both Rookie of the Year in their respective years as he flies out to right field. That'll be a 1-2 hit 4 inning. Zach Gallen, the former Diamondback, will take the mound against us, and he goes through the bottom of the first without allowing a run as Josh Young will take strike number 1 in on the inner half. Didn't even swing at it. Check swing. Check swing again. Misses that one. And we're up here 0-2. Good strikeout count. And he swings and a miss way early on that slider. He was expecting that fastball for sure. And we get the strikeout and send it back down. As Chaz McCormick, the former Astro, didn't move very far in Texas. Well, that's relative. Everything in Texas is bigger, even the distance you have to travel from place to place. So it's probably, I think, what, a 3 or 4 hour trip by car. But he moves on to the Rangers instead of the Astros as he fouls one off here. Can Fletcher get there? And he does get there and keeps himself upright and doesn't fall into the wall. So it'll be out number 2. As Jonah Heim, the switch hitting catcher, will take the batter's box and strike 1. Strike 2 swinging. We're going to hit this big 12-6 curve, see if we can get him swinging and missing. Oh, swings, but doesn't miss. Fouls it off. Still 0-2. So he gets that one in the air, but that will go into the stands. Into the netting, actually. Come on, one more pitch. We just need it here. He takes it. Good eye by Heim. As he gets on top of one, and that'll stay fair down the left field line, and that'll be a single. Yes, he'll stay at first. And Adolis Garcia will take the batter's box. He is freaking terrifying. He's having an insane year this year as he flies out to right field. Fletcher runs back and should be able to catch it. Oh, I didn't showcase it, but we'll showcase it after this video, or after this outing. The Robert Jr. and Fletcher both got Gold Gloves this season. No Cy Youngs or anything from the players, so that's unfortunate. Or, you know, batting titles, Silver Slugger, nothing from that aspect. Luzardo was on pace to win a Cy Young. He was very high in the voting early in the season, but fell off towards the end of the year. All of our pitching kind of fell off towards the end of the year. I mean, if you look back at that last month, we had a very streaky few games, which is very annoying because we had such a good year in like the first 4 months of the season. As we walk our first batter, Ezekiel Duran, and we went on with no way. Yeah, we just, I don't know, kind of our pitching faltered. Cease got hurt. Keller got hurt a little bit. I think another reliever, one of ours, got hurt late into the season. So you're kind of hit by injuries late going, but we were able to still, you know, stay strong. I mean, we had such a large lead on the wild card that we would not have had to worry. I think we could have rested most of our guys and been fine for the last like 2 weeks. As we get a grounder to second, that should be a double play. That'll be 1. Ooh, it'll be close as Evan Carter legs it out. We only get the lead runner, but ooh, Simeon early on that 4-seamer. What were we saying? Oh yeah, our pitching kind of faltered. Any other year, or no, we're talking about the wild card. Any other year, we would have won our division, but the Twins just had to go and have an amazing freaking year for whatever reason, and it just irritated the crap out of me. As we get a liner to second base, out number 1, or out number 2. We get one more here. We'll be through 3 unscathed. They have got a couple hits, 2 hits I think already, or no, 1 hit and 1 walk. As we are up 0-2 already on Seager, and he looks at 3 straight. That'll be 3 straight strikes and a strikeout to get to the bottom half. Still scoreless through 3 both ways. It was kind of to be expected when you have both of your. Given Scuba isn't our ace, but he's functioning as our ace right now. I mean, he's very close to being an ace. Would on most teams in the league. We just have Dylan Cease, who's absolutely shoving this year. But 2 ace caliber pitchers. Oh my goodness. No. Wyatt Langford. I said this earlier, last video, 2 videos ago. He is CPU home run Jesus. He came into the league, and I think he's won the home run title almost every single year. I don't know what it is. He has like 100 and something home runs, and he's like 24. It's absolutely absurd. He's literally, he might break Barry Bonds' record by just sheer hitting 50 home runs over 15 years. Like, it's insane. Like, I have not seen anything like it in simulation. Let me know in the comments if you all played franchise and played a couple years, and just how Wyatt Langford, oh my goodness, that's deep. Down the left field line. Oh my goodness. Wasn't down the left field line, down the left field side. Oh, as Hernandez makes an attempt to bring it back, but it was not good enough. And the Rangers will strike first here in the top of the 4th. Up 1-0. But yeah, let me know in the comments if Wyatt Langford has an amazing year for you. Given we have a We have a created roster. They added a lot of stuff, so maybe they just gave him insane power and different quirks and stuff, but I don't know. As they get a single there, hopefully that'll be a double play. Oh, he bats it down. He should get one at first, though. Oh, he overthrows it. Oh, my goodness, and we are falling apart here. As the runners will advance to second and third. Still only one away. What are we doing, boys? What are we doing? This is why you don't have Nick Senzel at third base in the playoffs. And then Adolis Garcia is freaking on to bat, bro. Oh, my. Oh, that was a bad pitch. Swings late on it. Ugh. All right, swing and a miss, strikeout. 2 away now. So any out will get us out. Third strikeout for Scooble. Oh, this is a cool ump cam. Boom. Just absolute heated it up, right past him, overpowered him. We start to ran off with a ball number 1. Fouls off. The next one for strike 1. We go back with the, oh, what the hell? We balked. What the frick? Oh my goodness. So we balked home a run. Freaking amazing. God, I hate that stupid feature. I should turn it off. It's like, what is the point? I'm not trying to sit here and let him get through his whole thing as we get out of the inning, allowing 2. As the boys still have yet to put on a freaking run up on the board. Oh my goodness, we might lose just by the sheer fact that Gallen is absolutely shoving on the other side. Evan Carter, a former Gold Glover, will foul off one there. He's 0-2 for today. A fielder's choice. I think a fly out. Strikeout looking there for number 3. 0 for 3 today is a guy that's been on base for 40% of the time almost. That'll be the 4th strikeout. Really need. Really need Scooble to come through and have a good, perfect, not perfect inning, but hitless inning. That'd be very, very nice if we could get him to do that for us. And he strikes out the next one on 3 straight pitches. Yeah, third time through the order, and this is surprising. He struck out 2 players as Corey Seager comes in to take the box. Swings and misses on strike 1. Has 112 RBIs this season. Absolute insane. She fouls off 103 off the bat down the right field line. Very scary. We left it a little bit too far in the zone. Not really exactly where he wanted it. Seager didn't swing, didn't bite at that slider away. He fouls, or doesn't foul that off. He gets it up in the air for left field. Hernandez, and the shift worked. He would have gotten there anyways. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Scooble. As we have still yet to score a run here. Oh my goodness. Lost the grip on that one a little bit. Got in on us. We can get through this inning unscathed. It'll be a quality start, even though we're still down 2 runs. We can't find the freaking zone. 3-0 on Langford. He was expecting that fastball. That was kind of stupid on my part. Yeah, I mean, that's the most obvious pitch. Fastball in. And they're going to relieve us. Oh, my goodness. As Fletcher gets a 2-run homer, but is unable to get enough for us. Oh, that is not what you want to see. Not an amazing start by Scooble. We allowed 3 runs. Man, he only pitched 5 innings. They didn't even let him go 6 innings. As Zallen goes 6 2/3 with 2 earned, and then the bullpens took over and didn't allow it run either way. Man, if we would have just not allowed that home run, we could have had a chance. All right, we're gonna get into this next game. We're gonna play this one. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna play this full game since we're not sure if we'll have a chance to play the next one. So we're going to try to extend us to game number 3. Oh, I'm worried now. Fletcher 500 in the game, and everybody else is just pitiful. Andrew Vaughn 1 for 3. As Crochet takes the mound. So we have another lefty pitching today. And we are really missing Dylan Cease as he gets strike 1 called over the plate. Really missing Dylan Cease. Would have loved to see him in the lineup because I feel like just Cease with followed up by Scooble. Swing and a miss there. Starts off the day with a strikeout on Evan Carter. But Cease followed up with Scooble, followed up with Crochet. Just absolutely absurd. But Cease had to go and get injured. I'm not even sure what happened, but he was out for 1 to 2 weeks. It was like a hand, I think. A contusion in the finger or something. And Simi will go down swinging as well. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the game. Another 1-1 count here against the lefty Seager. Check swing will be a strike anyways. And Crochet is pitching pissed off, which is absolutely beautiful to see. He does not want to go home, as he is dominating this inning so far. And 3 strikeouts. I mean, that is a hell of a way to start the game off. 3 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down. All Ks, as Fletcher been our best batter so far through 1 game. We'll take ball 2 from Hunter Brown, who's a younger guy, I do believe. Righty on lefty, so this is a side advantage for Fletcher. He fouls 1 on the black there on the inside, just early on it. 2-2. That is absolutely destroyed, but we're just a little early on it. And I'm telling you, Fletcher can get around on one. With only 58 power, he's sneakily powerful. As we take strike 3 at the knees, and that was a good placement on that pitch. Would have loved to have been able to get around on it, but we weren't. Had the bat on our shoulders. As Junior comes up. Fouls off 1 to go to 2 strikes. We'll take ball 2. Another fastball down and away, or down and in. Count full here. Nobody on. 1 away. Walk will work here. And we get walked. He's been pretty good. Every time we have an at-bat with him, we always seem to do well and get a walk in some fashion. As Torres is on here. 2-1. 3-1. I'll take another walk. 2 back-to-back walks with Bichette up. Don't mind me. 3-1 here against Brown. Oh, as he rips 1 to left field, but that's going to be a liner straight to Evan Carter out there. Out number 2 as Bichette, who's batted .310 this season, but hasn't got a hit in the playoffs yet, is up. 1-1 count here. That is through the infield. We're going to send Robert. Oh, that was a terrible idea, I feel like. Oh, yeah, terrible idea. He doesn't have the arm strength. Oh, my goodness. Who's in center field out there? What is that? As Eloy Jimenez is up to bat with runners at the corners. 2 away, 1-1 count. Oh my gosh. Slider in the zone of 91. And we're very early on it. The timing actually looks good on the card down there. Late on the knuckle curve, just stays alive barely. All right, Eloy, 93 clutch. Let's do something. Strikeout. That is not what we want to see. We have had some success. We got a walk. We got a hit. And Crochet has had 3 straight strikeouts. Let's see if we can make it 4. Oh my God. Whoever made this freaking roster loves some Wyatt Langford, dude. He is insane on this game. God bless. Jeez, as we get Young to freaking swing and a miss there in that slider, but we are down 1-0 after that big homer by Langford. We're going to have to walk him. He's going to be a forced walk. Like, it's absolutely absurd. Oh my God. I'm actually irritated as crap. And they try to trade this man every single season. I don't understand it. He's always on the freaking the trade block. Like, what in the world? Young early on that slider. I'm going to go with the cutter up and in. See if we can get him swinging on some movement. As he pops one up here to second base, and Torres should be able to make the play very easily. I don't understand it. Man's absolutely absurd. It's McCormick check swing for strike 1. Didn't matter. It was a strike anyways. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 of the day for Crochet. And he's cooking, given he's allowed one run. But, I mean, we've got to score one to win anyways. So hopefully we can get that back in quick fashion so we don't have to worry about it. 1 and 2, 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, as we get a good call there by the umpire. And that is his 5th strikeout of the day. Absolutely absurd stuff from Crochet. Would have loved to not give up that homer, but it is what it is at this point. Oh, as Jansen's under one. Good timing, just too far under it. 41 degrees of elevation, or yeah, elevation is not very good. Andrew Vaughn, who batted .291 in the regular season, was 1 for 3 yesterday. And we're under that as well. Good timing, just under it. And we fly out to center field, but Seager takes the play. And then Teoscar Hernandez, who has always been a big game hitter for us, hopefully can come through here. We take ball 2. It's 97 at the knees. Oh, it was a good one on the ground.
Zips it to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
Back here in the top of the 3rd, facing Adolis Garcia. That'll be a fly out to center field. Easy play for Robert, the Gold Glove recipient. Still here in the top of the 3rd, trying to get Durant out. 1 away still. As Durant fouls one off deep down the right field line. We had a few, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we had an option to trade for Durant a few years back. Maybe it was even as quickly as this year, as he gets a single up the middle. And that'll be another runner this inning. We had a chance to trade for him. I think they were wanting, who were they wanting? Are they wanting Drew Thorpe or something? They were wanting something crazy for him, and I was like, no shot. We're not getting him. We already have Andrew Vaughn, who's been decent. He had to really break out this year. Bat around 290. Swing and a miss by Evan Carter will sit him down. The 6th strikeout by Crochet. And there's another view of that ump cam. Ooh, just overpowers him and puts him back on the bench. Cutter up and in. Almost tags the batter. Swing and a miss by Simeon on that slider. He's actually had that slider working. We've had some issues with that slider this season not being the best. Having some issues with control on it, not getting the swings that we were wanting. And a swing and a miss for strikeout number 7. He has 7 strikeouts through 3. Oh, man. I mean, on average for 9 innings, he is at 21 strikeouts. Not sure if he'll make it a full 9, especially after allowing 1 run, and it is the playoffs. So we don't want to overuse him in case we do have a chance to win and play tomorrow. We win tomorrow, then we can play in the next series. We don't overuse him today. At the same time, you got to win. It's a win-or-go-home game for us. The Rangers have a safety net, so they don't need to win today, but we definitely do. We do not want to lose on our first series ever in the playoffs. We want to have at least get to the divisional series. If we lose there, then that is what it is, but we don't want to lose in the wild card game. We take ball 2. Risky pitch there to take, but he's fought off a few close to the zone, so thankfully we were able to take one. And that was a close one too. Probably would have been a ball, but you never know with these realistic umpires. They always pull something out of their, from up under their sleeves. So we get one up in the air to right field on that slider. A little late, too far under it. Not enough power behind it for out number 1. Dominique Fletcher always comes through in big moments. See if he can come through here. As he takes ball 2 up and in. Has 4.3 F4 this season and 132 games that he played. That's pretty good for him. And we swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Fletcher. After having that one good rope down in foul territory early in the game, he has been silenced. It went foul, so it wasn't a homer, but it would have been if it stayed fair. And what are we doing, man? I don't know if I get the yips with Robert, but it's just like I can't hit with him, I swear. Oh, speaking of that, he gets a rip down the right field line, and that is going to get him 2 bags. As the right fielder fields it and throws it back in, but he will have a stand-up double with 2 outs here. And this is the 2nd time he's gotten on today. First one was a walk, as Torres had 292 average this season. Had 80 RBIs, 28 homers. Let's see if he can deliver here. And that is a big rip into deep center field. Does it have enough to get out? It'll die short. 5 feet short of the wall there. Oh, man. And he knew he had a chance to get it, but he just unfortunate in a situation. Crochet's back up as he gets a grounder on the first pitch or third pitch of the at-bat. Out number 1. He has 6 strikeouts already through 3 1/3. If he can get some more. Oh my goodness, lost control of that slider. Not very good placement by us. Yeah, Wyatt Langford, 2024 Rookie of the Year. Ooh, ball. Inches off the zone. We won't get the call by the ump. As he takes ball number 4. Honestly, I'm not even upset about that. I don't even hate that walk. He was in another advantageous count for himself. And I didn't want to throw a fastball and miss it, so I was going to throw that cutter. Maybe he thought I was going to go back twice, and he was going to swing on it and kind of get it on the inside of the bat. But he didn't swing and took it for ball 4. As we get a fly out by Young. And Crochet will have 2 down here in the inning. As there's a manager tip, but he overpowers him with the fastball. We're going to come back here with the heat. Wasn't able to catch up to it. He does foul off that one at 99. 1 off triple digits here. As he fouls off that circle change. We're going to go with this slider. Slider's been working for him today. Let's see if it gets... Oh, it does get a bad swing. We're going to go over to first base. What are we doing, Bichette? Bichette, what are we doing, brother? I know we should have went to second, but... God bless. Come a little quicker next time. All right. Fly out to Fletcher. We'll end the inning after a terrible decision to take his time there. Jeez Louise, Bichette, what are we doing? 1 for 1 today. As he comes up to bat, takes ball 2 on that slurve from Brown. He was 0 for 4 in yesterday's game. Has a chance to take a walk here. Full count, nobody out, nobody on for Bichette. Good swing, Bichette. What the heck was that? 4 strikeout for Brown. Good timing, just completely misses that ball. We're up here with Jimenez, or not, yeah, Jimenez. Who was a 2025 All-Star. Didn't get the nod this year, but we did have a few other guys take it. And he takes one in on the hands. Good timing. It'll be a ground out to third base. And I swear we're having a ton of good hits. We're having a ton of good at-bats or good swings. Timing's good. We're just not getting the good wood on it. As Jansen fouls one off into the net on the right-hand side. He flew out to center field in his last at-bat, so he's 0 for 1 here in a 1-2 count. He takes ball 2, slider, 92 miles an hour outside. It's always scary when the pitcher can run his cutter or breaking pitches up to 90s. That is worrisome, and then drop it all the way down to 83 with that knuckle curve. If we could time that up better, that could have been a good hit. Ooh, one up in the zone. Not really sure where Jansen likes it. Decent timing on that one. A little bit outside the green, but they still gave us good timing. And we swing and a miss on that fastball. Fastballs up in the zone on legend difficulty with just timing are kryptonite. They are absolutely absurd. Impossible to hit almost. As Crochet's back up here. He's only allowed 1 today, so not a terrible game. If he can get through this inning and the next inning, I'm not sure if he'll make it through the next inning. As he gets another strikeout. Might be the second on Garcia. I mean, he struck out 8 people today. So, I mean, he's absolutely cooking. If he can make it to the 6th and get through the 6th, he'll have a quality start. I mean, 1 run is not bad. If you can give 6 innings of 1-run ball, that is absolutely exceptional. You just need your offense to come through, and they're just not coming through today. We have gotten some hits, but we just not have gotten them in succession, which is our issue typical. As we strike out the second batter, Duran of the inning. I'll be back-to-back strikeouts. Number 9 of the day. Number 45 on the mound. He's absolutely cooking. Facing Evan Carter once again. And swing and a miss. Strikeout 1, 2, 3. And sit him down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carter. 3 strikeouts in a row for Crochet. And he hits double digits on the day. As Andrew Vaughn is up to bat. As the crowd is absolutely electric right now after that 3 strikeout inning. Vaughn had an 864 OPS this season. That was absolutely absurd. Ooh, bad call by the ump. Full count now. 864 is very, very good for a 7-hole hitter. He takes the ball. 4. Good eye by Vaughn. He's been a secret, kind of a secret sauce for us. I mean, when you're 7-hole hitters batting 8 or have an OPS of 864, batting like 290 on the season, you're going to have a good team. I mean, typically your 800, 900 OPSs are reserved for your best hitters. Teoscar strikes out. I'm not saying Vaughn's not a good hitter this season, but when you look at this roster, he's definitely not one of your top guys, one of the big names on the roster. As Senzel fouls one off here against Brown. 86 pitches for Brown. You might want to get somebody working up in the bullpen, because I think Crochet was at, what, 90 pitches after that last outing, which is significant for him. Again, we don't want him to get hurt. We need him in the next series if we can make it there. Good slider. That was good. Good pitch. Number 7 for Brown as Dominic Fletcher comes up. Come on, Dom. Let's do it. That was a good rip. Perfect into the gap. With only 22 speed, we'll see if we can score him. We're going to send him. We are going to send him. He just grabbed that ball. Oh, they're going to throw to third base. All right, we score the run, but we do get tagged out at third, so we come up and tie it. Unfortunately, we don't get that run to third base. Not the end of the world. Tied it in a 1-1 game. And Crochet has been dominant after only giving up that 1 homer to Langford early in this game. I think in the 3rd inning. He's been absolutely clutch after that. 10 strikeouts already. Ooh, we don't get the call there on the black. That'll be a leadoff walk for Simeon. With Seager up, we're going to go to the bullpen. Let's see here. We're going to keep him on against Seager, and then we're going to go to a righty. We're going to go with Kopech. He's definitely our second best reliever, or our best reliever, since LeClaire is our starting or our closer as Seager strikes out. 11 on the day for Crochet. Absolutely absurd stuff here from Crochet. Oh, come on. Give us that swing. As Langford is on. I don't even know where I want to put that. I don't want to put that up. That's where he hit it. I almost made a bad throw. We do get a line out from Langford. Let's see if we can get through the 6th inning. I know we have, what's his face? Kopech. We're at 102. Oh, strike in there. Middle of the zone down, though. Strikeout looking, that is number 12. Oh, my goodness. He's on pace for 2 strikeouts per inning. Just absolute insane stuff. As Walker Buehler comes out in relief. So we're going to keep Kopech ready and waiting. Yeah, we face righties all of the next inning. We face players that don't hit good against righties. 1 for 1, Robert. Fouls one off. 2-2 now. Good timing on that. See if we can get something good here to hit. Good pitch by Buehler. Right outside the zone in a difficult spot. Great pitch. As Torres comes up. 0-2 on the day. I think he was 0 for 4 yesterday. So not having a great year. No, he was 1 for 4 yesterday. So not having a great outing so far. Takes back-to-back balls from the Buehler. Gets a good rip, but it will go foul. Full count now. 1 away. Nobody on. Come on. Let's go, Torres. Let's get something here. Fouls one off. That would have been a ball. Not a terrible swing to stay alive. Takes ball 4. All right. Way to work a walk here. Bichette on the bat. Did have a single his last at bat. Or no, first at bat of the game. Struck out last at bat. Ooh, strikes out again. Didn't even realize we had 2 strikes on it. Swing and a miss on that slider. Good change of speed there. 1-1 for Jimenez. Doesn't have a hit today. Doesn't have a hit in the series yet, and that is not what we want to see. And that is a good rip, but that won't fall. And it'll be an out. As we're through 6 here. As Kopech is going to come up. He's going to come in relief after Crochet had 12 strikeouts and 6 innings of work. Just absolute great stuff from the man. Can't really complain about that. I mean, if your starter comes in, allows only 1 run and 6 innings, that's a quality start there, and then strikes out 12 while only allowing like what, 2 or 3 hits. He allowed a walk or 2. Oh, a shot up the middle almost hits Kopech, but he's able to get out of the way as McCormick will get a lead off single.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim.
Kopech has always been notoriously scary to use for us. He did have a good outing our last time using him. And a swing and a miss, strikeout number 3, or strikeout. I'm not sure if that was number 3. It probably is on Jonah Heim. We'll face Adolis Garcia, and that is not what we want to see. And that is the issue with Kopech. Just allows home runs. I don't even think that was a bad place. And Adolis Garcia has changed the layout of this game. We did miss our spot there. Dang. That is another big hit by Duran, but Hernandez will range over to make the play. We are down 3-1. Frick. Not what you want to see. Evan Carter up the bat, 0 for 3 today. And the home run ball has definitely changed the outlook of the game. 2 home runs. Ooh, Carter, I think, has struck out 4 times this game. I know he struck out 3. And we don't want to see this replay. Screw this guy. Oh, man. All right, Jansen, we need a hit. Bottom of the 7th. That's not what we want to see. Early on that slider. That slider's good. A little deception on it. Looks like it's coming in like a fastball and then just tapers off. Man, come on. What am I doing? 0 for 1 for Vonnie. Had a walk in his last at bat. Come on, come through for me. We'll cut her up in the zone. 91. We fouled off. 2-2 now for Vaughn. I don't even know what to say at this point. Back-to-back strikeouts. Just disappointment. What is this? Back here in the top of the 7th. Sorry if I repeat anything. We took a little bit of a break on recording, but we're back here after Adolis Garcia had a 2-run homer to break the tie in the top of the 7th. Hernandez gets under one, and it'll fly out to Adolis in right field. And that is not what you want to do. We have 6 outs remaining to be able to do something as Kopech comes back up. He did give up a homer in the last inning. We're going to keep him in here. Not sure if that's a smart decision, but we're going to make the decision anyways. Not sure if it really hurts us keeping him in for this at bat at least. So we strike out Simeon looking. That is his 3rd strike of the day. So outside of that homer he gave up and that hit, he's been absolutely nails. Just strike it out or strike out. Ooh. As Seager gets around on 1. This is probably where we should have put in a different reliever. But honestly, we're going to keep it pushing. Let's see if we can get him around the curveball like we did Simeon in the last at bat. Up the middle. The shift works again. So we're 2 for 3 on the shift working. I mentioned earlier in the game that the shifts don't work in video games. Oh my goodness. This is who we have to face. Hopefully the righty on righty will help. He, as our first baseman, Vaughn, barely misses making an amazing play over there first. But a 105 off the bat will get through the infield. And we will fly out of bounds, or in the foul territory, for out number 3. 6 outs. We have 6 outs left. As Jorge Lopez comes up in relief, as Nick Senzel is up to bat. Oh, get down. Come on, Senzel. That'll be a blue pit leadoff for Senzel. Coming up in a clutch moment. Our recent offseason signee, free agent signee from last year. He is absolutely ecstatic. We're going to take a pause as they are pushing through. We are going to look to put in another righty probably. Honestly, it's either I'm going to warm up Barlow and our closer just in case to get us to the bottom of the 9th, hopefully unscathed. And that was a good pitch. Sinker up in the zone. 96 fouled off behind us. Now it's 1-2. 1 on, no out. Come on, Fletcher. That's not what we want to see. That circle changed the speed on us very well. And we struck out there. Robert Jr.'s back up. That curveball, or not curveball, slider. No, it was a curveball. Looked more like a slider. We'll get in the dirt, but we won't advance on it. 2-1 now. That's going to be a fly out to right. He got under that. Decent power on it. Got it decently far in the yard. 84 off the bat. But nothing coming of it. 0 for 2 for Torres with a walk today, as he needs to come through here. He takes ball number 2. Circle change out on the inside of the half of the zone. Not a great pitch. Curveball out and away. 3-1 here. Bo Bichette will be on deck, or is on deck. There's a good rip into center field. That won't get into the gap, but I'll advance the runner to third base, and we'll have runners at the corner for Bichette. And Torres comes up with a major hit there. And that is why we signed him a few years back. We are going to ignore that. He's our best hitter. I understand that we want a pinch runner, but he's one of our better hitters. Oh, my goodness. And that'll be a fly out to right field. 3 flyouts to right field. And that is just not what you want to see. We had a good chance to score there with runners at the corners. And that is just not how we wanted that inning to end. We're going to put our closer in the game, because we need to get to the bottom of the 9th unscathed. I know it's not a save opportunity, but he needs to come in clutch. I'd rather... Oh, strikes out Chas McCormick looking... As he was 2 for 3 today before that. I'd rather get through the bottom of the 9th than hope for a chance for him to come in for a save. I mean, it's the last game of the season, possibly. Oh, back-to-back strikeouts. Missed his spot there in the center of the zone, but we're able to have Heim swing through it. Swings through another here. As Leclerc does not want to go home yet. 3 strikeouts. Bang, bang, bang for Leclerc. 3 up, 3 down. All on K's. As Devin Williams comes up. He was on yesterday, and we weren't able to do the thing, as Eloy is up here. Come on, baby. We need you here. Oh, my goodness. That screwball is going to screw us. It is insane. 1-2 here. We're going to contact swing just to try to stay safe. Oh, my God. Ball number 2 on a check swing there. Thank God he held back. Thank God we contact swing. 2-2. That is insane. Dude, that thing drops off like, oh my goodness, what are we doing? 3-2, full count. Nobody out, nobody on for Eloy. Oh, fouls off the cutter. Right above the zone. Will remain full here. Fouls off another inside the zone this time. Able to stay alive for one more pitch. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat. He turns on one. Good timing. Just gets under it too much. And that'll fly out to left. 2 outs left in our season. Danny Jansen, 0 for 3 today. Hasn't got a hit in the wild card yet. And that is worrisome. Absolutely destroys one, but it'll be right to left field. 104 off the bat. Just didn't get great wood on it. As Andrew Vaughn, our last batter possibly. That is what you need. Oh, we need to time that up just a little bit better. 1-2 now. We're going to contact swing to try to stay alive against Williams. Oh my goodness. Check swing for ball 2. Thank goodness we're able to hold back there. 2-2, 2 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the 9th. That is one that we need to capitalize on that pitch. Good timing. Like, that should have been hit over the fence. 2-2 still. Swing and a miss. And that is how our season comes to an end. It's not what you want to see. After having an amazing 90-plus win season, we fall to the Rangers at home, back-to-back games. And we just weren't able to get the offense going. We got a couple situations where we were in good counts, in good positions, and we just weren't able to do it. As Wyatt Langford, the man that's going to haunt my nightmare, he's going to be in my nightmares. Has a homer this game, has a homer last game. And the home run ball really killed us. 3 homers, I think. I'm so upset. We're going to go ahead and sim to the offseason to see. So looking here, that Astros sweep the Phillies in the World Series. Jeez Louise, they sweep Minnesota as well. And they sweep Seattle. So the Astros did not lose a single game. Oh my goodness. As the Rangers go on and get beat by the Twins. The Yankees get swept like us against the Mariners. So both bottom seeds in the wild card go on to move on in the next round. But they lose either way. That is insane. The Astros sweep. And looking on the right-hand side, San Diego beats Atlanta. Then takes a loss to the Dodgers. And Dodgers lose in a 7-game series to the Phillies, who went on to lose in 4 to the Astros. Pittsburgh loses in a 3-game fashion to the Cubs. And Cubs loses in 5-game fashion to the Phillies. So after that, now the Phillies went full series except for the World Series. And the Astros just sweep everybody they played. So we're going to look at the awards here. Oh my goodness. Bregman, 556. Oh my goodness. The World Series MVP hit about every other time he came to the plate. 3 RBIs, no homers for him. Postseason MVP is Brian Scott in the National League and Leody Taveras in the American League. And the Astros has had back-to-back-to-back. Or no, they're all 3 of them. They have 2 of the last 3 postseason MVPs. Taveras had a 340 average, 5 homers, 7 RBIs. Altuve with a 341, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. And Bregman, 333, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Looking on the other side, it's all Phillies. Bryce Harper here, 250. Not great averages on this side, but they were able to squeak out all the wins up until the World Series. So I haven't looked at the accolades yet. So going through here, you have Judge and Ohtani winning MVPs in their respective divisions. Ohtani with 150 RBIs this season, just absolutely absurd. Judge with 140. Almost got to 50 homers as well. Ober with the Cy Young, and then Savale with the Cy Young on the other half of the league. We weren't here. Gallen, guy that decimated us in Game 1 of the wild card, comes up with the 3rd place in the Cy Young. Batting title goes to Yandy of the Rays, and then Lars Nootbaar of the Cardinals, both batting above 340 in the regular season. Absolutely insane. Tanner Scott beat out Jose Leclerc for a Reliever of the Year award, and Evan Phillips wins it in the other half. Rookie of the Year goes to Kerry Infante, a pitcher who went 15-6, 147 strikeouts with 3.65 ERA. Jackson Holiday came in 2nd. Emilio Ramirez came in 3rd. Finished the season out in AAA. Dominic Keegan came in 1st in the National League for the Phillies. Christian Mack and then Cal Stevenson. So not too bad, guys. Guys, I'm sure we'll see in the future. Hank Aaron Moore goes to Judge. Anna Shohei, pretty even there. And we're just going to scroll through these really quickly. Not going to spend too much. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Not spend too much time on it. We'll highlight our players. Luis Robert Jr., 100% fielding. 267 putouts with 13 assists. Can't read today. Pretty good there. And then Dominic Fletcher coming in at right field. Well, Gold Glove for the right field. He has been back-to-back 3 times in a row, 3-time Gold Glove position or winner. And he's that's honestly half the reason why we keep that out there. I mean, he's going to lock down right field year after year. I'm never going to have to worry about it. Langford coming in for DH for the Silver Slugger. You can see here, the Andrew Vaughn came in 3rd place. Yandy Diaz was absolutely insane season. 150 RBIs, 39 homers, 342 average. Hard to beat. Gleyber Torres came in 2nd place to Colt Keith, who was drafted not too long ago. He's a young guy, 24 years old. Already has 3 years of service, though. A little bit more home runs, a little less RBIs, a little worse average. So I guess they're taking into account the power hitting. Interesting. Looking here, Bubba Sheck came in 2nd place to Seager. That sings a little bit more now. 98 to 112, 35 to 37, 310 to 321. And that'll do it for American League. We're going to look at the other half just to showcase them. Yoshi came in and got the Gold Glove for the Dodgers. Looking through here, nothing really sticking out. We're just going to go through. Silver Slugger for DH was none other than Shoei. Absolutely absurd in real life and on the video game. He's just absolutely crazy. Soto, the Pirates, got it for outfield, and that is that. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. That'll do it for us in this episode. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna go to the off season, and then after that, we will go ahead and get into season 4. Hopefully, we'll be able to capitalize on our good season this year and turn it into at least getting to the championship series, or bare minimum, we need to make it to the division series. Pretty much, we need to win the division series to make it to the championship series. If we don't make it to the World Series next year, I'm not going to be too beat up. If we do, great. If we don't, depending on how the championship series goes, if we get swept like the Twins did, then all right, I might be a little upset. But if it's a competitive series, it'll be a little different. I would love to win the World Series, but I'm realist. We're the White Sox. We're not the most money bags team in the league. But I mean, the Twins did good this year, so they don't spend a lot as well. So with that, I appreciate you all tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, comment on anything I can improve. Hit that subscription button if you wouldn't mind, and I will see you all in the next one.